Look at that, gang. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of the Untamed Trail. Today we're on the rocks and we're going to be spinning, hopefully for some Tailor, maybe something cooler getting around. We're just going to find out. I'm going to start with metals. I bought a couple big soft plastics with me as well. It's looking like an absolutely fantastic day. We have a bit of swell, we have a bit of chop. Got to be careful with where I stand. Realistically, it's going to be on this point here because that is getting quite wet. However, the tide is starting to drop, so maybe a little bit later I might be able to stand on there and only cop a few splashes. But yeah, we're going to be into here, into this main section over here where that white water is, and a little bit over there, hopefully getting onto a few. First lure of the day will be the GT Icecream. That's a 2 ounce, that's in the chrome color. Hopefully that's in the fatter profile as well, so that sort of one there. Hopefully we can get that looking like an imitation bait fish fleeing on the surface, and we can get a few things having a crack at it, guys. Let's get into it. Let's go have some fun. Oh, come on. Oh, something just had a mad swipe at that. How did we not hook up there? Oh, there we go. Got him. Oh, that was fun. Oh, I love the visual of it. Yeah. Oh, had a crack earlier. Went back in the same spot. We'll surf him in, hopefully. That's a good Tailor. Oh, how good are these things? They are just the most fun. They fight so hard. Yoo-hoo! Oh, what a start, gang. He got super aggressive. That was a bloody awesome hit. Let's go. Well, we'll get him unhooked and back in, but how fun was that? Ew. Oh, he's popped out. I'm gonna take the glove off because these things bloody stink. I'm not prepared yet to wash my glove. What an absolute beauty. He is, look, he's 35 to 40. Cracking fish. And that, guys, is why we love chasing these things. That was a big surface hit. I had one, well, I had a bit of a bust up behind it the cast before, and went, you know what, this is on, we're about to hit him here. Threw that out, saw him come up and crack the lure. I hope the GoPro got the footage of that. Probably not, because it's a GoPro, but that's all right. But what an absolute little beauty. Look at that, guys. What a great way to start the morning. He's going back in. Oh, that was so much fun. Even at like that 30 to 40 centimeter range, they just absolutely pump the Tailor. They are great fun. That was, like I said, maybe, it might have been 8th cast, something like that, on that 2 ounce chrome there. Gone for that fatter profile instead of that thinner one, and she has crunched that. Have a look at that Kevlar on it though. Woo. We might need to swap that a little bit. I reckon we can get one more fish on it, but oh, let's get back into there, guys. That was so good. Let's go. Well, we've been casting for a little while now, so we're going to take 5 and just reassess what's happening. The sun did go behind that cloud there, which when you're trying to use a chrome lure, it's definitely not ideal because you want that sun to really sparkle on it and really bring out that color of the chrome. But it looks like it's just about to peak out now, so we're going to have a nice sip of the cup of coffee. Bloody hell. Yeah, and just give it a few more minutes for that sun to get over that cloud, and then we're going to get back into it. But yeah, good start. Always fun to get on the rocks and catch a fish early, but just what a cracking day. Just cracking day. Now there is a bit of swell too, so you can probably see that. It's about 2.5 meters, but it's a southerly, so where we are is pretty protected. I did cop a pretty nice full covering of water, but it was what I call a vertical wall, as opposed to like any sort of pressure behind it. So we got wet, but there was absolutely nothing to worry about. But yeah, we've chosen this spot today simply because the swell's up and it's coming from the south. So definitely pays to go and check and see what the conditions are, especially if you're going to be out somewhere early, because the last thing you want to do is get to a spot, get there early, and yeah, not be able to fish it. So that sun, like I said, that sun's finally starting to creep up now, so we're going to have another couple sips and then get into it, guys. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, that was an awesome surface eat. Oh, this is a good size too. Oh, please don't rock me. Oh, I'm halfway on the rocks. Bloody hell. And run quickly. And run quickly. We got it somehow. Oh, we're gonna have to change our leader. Oh, we somehow got that back. That tangled itself massively at the pinnacle of that. Oh, what timing to get it though. Yahoo! Oh, that was a blast. Oh, how good, gang. Yeah. 2 now on the money. That sun came out a little bit. We got that reflection. Has she popped it already? She has. Oh, no. This one's a slightly bigger model. Yeah, that one's probably closer to that 40, easy 40, that one. Oh, so good. We'll get the hook out and we'll get this girl back in. Oh, talk about an awesome fish. Look at that, gang. That is a super healthy, super aggressive Tailor. Oh, they call them chompers for a reason. Look at the teeth on that. Yeah. But just gorgeous. What a fight as well. See you, buddy. Oh, yeah, boy. How bloody good was that? Massive come up and surface eat. Got to see all of that as well. I mean, surface fishing, it's incredibly visual, but God, it just gets the heart racing. You see those bows behind it and that big whack of that ball of white water. It's just come and absolutely walloped it. Not only that, that pinnacle there, she's landed about here and she's taken me into those rocks. That Tailor knew what it was doing. It was trying to get into structure. It felt where I was pinning it, where I was trying to move it. It's like, nah, I'm going to the rocks that side. Don't touch me. Somehow, I actually managed to like half get it out of the water on that rock, and the leader stayed on. So super thankful on that. I am running 30 pound. That's Black Magic as well. So massive shout out to that for like a good sized Tailor to be wriggling on pretty sharp rock, and it hasn't popped. So absolutely stoked. And then managed to get a very nice break in the wave, so I could actually run out to that point because she's getting wet right now. Could run out onto that point, get the Tailor clear, back in the water, back onto the rock, onto land, and still managed to get it out without getting wet. So stoked on that. That's 2 now for the session. That was as soon as that sun came up, that chrome was just going across the surface and started to get that glint in the eye, and then we got the eat straight away. So we got a little bit more cloud to contend with, but we're going to stick with that chrome color now and hopefully get into a couple more. But just, oh man, I'm pumped after that. Heart's racing. That was that was so much. So we're going to inspect the gear a bit. That Kevlar is getting shredded, but yeah, I think we're good for one more, but then we'll probably have to put that in. I didn't bring split rings or anything with me, so yeah, one more on that and then that'll be the end of it. But geez, I don't know if that's going to show up, but we've got frayed line all the way up to there. There's probably 40 centimeters of it. I don't know if you can get a good visual of that, but yeah, that is it's done incredible. I thought for all money she was going to pop. So we're going to retie. You know what, I might actually change lures. I want to keep something that size in a chrome because that's working, but we're going to retie something that doesn't have Kevlar, something that's got that's probably a split ring on the back. So yeah, we'll swap over, guys, get some new gear on, re-rig, and get back into it. Wondering as well, that's the leader I've been using. I pretty much used, yeah, Black Magic Tough Trace on most of my rock fishing stuff. We're just running about 1.5 meters of that. But yeah, that held up to a lot of friction on those rocks. So I mean, it's only 30 pound, but super stoked on how that performed just then. It looks like the that cloud cover has come over for a little bit longer, so we're probably going to swap to something, I might go something pink actually. All that. Yeah, we might go the long cast, something a little bit more sort of bait fish like. Hopefully that black can get a little bit of contrast in there, and we've still got that white belly, so we're going to swap into that. That is the Rapala long cast shallow 12. I think they're about 50 grams from memory, so we're going to be able to wallop it out there and hopefully get on. And doesn't have Kevlar, which the pointy chompers are absolutely loving at the moment. Really struggling to get the distance with that. It's nowhere near as aerodynamic as the GT, so we're going to swap to something that we can punch a little bit further out with, but still have a metal split ring at the back, and that is just a Savage Gear 45 gram metal. I've gone for a pink color. Hopefully we can get like a little bit of glint coming in from that sun bursting through the cloud, and really strike into the Tailor with this bad boy. Heaps better cast. There we go. We can get out to the areas we want. On? No. Yes? Yes. Yes, on. Oh, that was a weird hit. Jeez, this is finding me bloody strange too. Tiny, but a start. Yeah, boy, 3 now. Oh, whoa, we're off. We've gone. We're going. We're going. We're gone. Oh, that was fun. That was good fun. Yeah, boy, let's go. Oh man, what a day. That's the second Tailor now that's tried to run me into different sets of rock. Yeah, I feel like they're learning. they're they're understanding how to get off my hooks. Oh, that was stoked though. Super happy to get that in. That one's probably a little bit smaller, that 35-40 centimeter mark. But yeah, it's stoked to get on another one, guys. And that was on just a plain old 45 gram metal. We slowed the retrieve down for that one a little bit too. So instead of going super surface, we went a little bit lower, which we can do with this one really easily because it's sort of designed for that. Yeah, stoked, guys. Let's go. We're going to punch a few more casts in, but yeah, it has been a cracking day already. Well, that's it from me today, gang. Short, sharp, sweet little session. The clouds are moving in. It looks like it might actually rain a little bit. So we're going to head home. But yeah, had an absolute blast. Caught 3 Tailor. Got to be happy with that. Anytime I don't donut on the rocks, I feel like it's been a successful session. Had a lot of fun. Saw just 2 massive bust up boils, which was so sick. Managed to pull in that one that tried to like basically jump onto a rock. Like, it was just a good fun session, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, tight lines. You.